Edition tournament semifinals. It's going to be game 6 now. We are down to the last mission of our little chart, which is sweep and clear. It's another goofy one. But there are 4 objectives on the table, 1 in each deployment zone and 2 in that stripe in the middle. My opponent, the Farseer, is the attacker. I am the defender. There's an objective here. There's an objective here. There's an objective here. There's an objective here. The objectives have a good spread. Today's game is the heroic Adeptus Astartes, Sons of the Emperor, purging the universe of filthy Xenos. And they today are fighting filthy Xenos.
Who are they led by today?
Today, the Space Marines are led by Captain Brian Lord, the truest son of the Emperor, and the man who will be the king of 9th edition, because he himself will shoot Eldrad today with Purgatorius right between Eldrad's eyes, because that's what you do to Eldar.
Right between the pointy ears?
You're going to shoot him right between his pointy ears, because we do not suffer the disgusting, vile, wicked, horrid, worst faction in all of 40k, who is no good whatsoever, Eldar.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Boo! Here is Eldrad, who is the star of our channel, who everybody likes the best, and we get more comments on than anybody. Eldrad is taking Doom, Executioner, and...
I should probably pick his powers, huh?
You should.
I should probably pick powers.
We have 5 Rangers.
Make a
We have 1 squad of 10 Dire Avengers. They sure have an Exarch power. We got the Wraith Lord with 2 Flamers, the Ghost Glaive, and a Bright Lance.
Yeah, it looks like a shuriken cannon, but I assure you, it is a Bright Lance.
So we need to know about their Exarch power, and we need to know about his spells.
Their Exarch power is Defensive Stance, which allows me to make an attack with a ranged weapon, even if I'm in engagement range.
That's a good one.
Eldrad's psychic powers are going to be
Doom. Because of course he takes Doom. Why wouldn't he take Doom? It's the best one.
Yeah, he's going to take Doom, Fortune, and Executioner.
Doom, Fortune, and Executioner on Eldrad. These are the Eldari. Here are the Space Marines. Captain Lord is the man of the hour. Relic Blade, Relic Bolt Pistol, Purgatorius, Imperium Sword Warlord trait. He is the hero of the day. We have the Devastator Squad with the Plasma Cannons, the Land Speeder Tornado, the Vindicator Tank, no gubbins, and 6 TAC Marines. The Sergeant has a Combi Plas, and Brother Rimshot is in the game. These are the Space Marines today.
Terrifying.
After deployment, it looks like this. The Vindicator Tank is in reserve for a command point. TAC Marines in the woods. Devastator and the Captain looking at this objective. Land Speeder in the backfield. The Eldar have put the Rangers in the scrub. The man himself in the back line.
Hiding behind the wall.
With his friend, the Wraith Lord.
Yep.
And then the Dire Avengers over here. Mm-hmm. Now, I got guns for days.
Too many guns.
But you got Eldar trickery. What wins, firepower or 10,000 years of planning?
Probably firepower.
Let's see if your plans can get you the first turn.
I sure hope so.
I got a 3. I get the first turn. Space Marine turn 1.
6s. I have 3 saves.
Strands of Fate has yielded a bunch of saves. That doesn't bode well. All right, it is turn 1. Space Marine turn 1. My turn 1. Top of turn 1. I never play a game of 40k without some casualties. Always got to go back to the hobby table. The Eldar are over here. Except for these poor souls here got way too close. So I've moved the Land Speeder here. I've moved the Devastators up here. And I've moved these Tactical Marines here. I got to get the laser pointer out to see if Rimshot can hit the Wraith Lord and maybe 1 or 2 of these cannons. But after we laser point, we will shoot. The bolt guns actually can't see over that wall, which is crazy because like you'd think they're so close, but they actually can't see over the wall. But Rimshot here can see the Wraith Lord, and that's where we're starting. Brother Rimshot moved, so he hits on a 4. So he hits.
Ouch.
He's gonna wound you on a 3.
Do that.
He wounds you at AP 4 for D6 damage.
That looks like a 2 to me.
Well, this was the 6, but then I hit it with this dice that ended up being a 3. AP4 for D6 damage. You got anything?
I'm Ulthwe, so I have a 6-up invuln save.
Yes,
I'm
and
gonna
you get it.
I'm gonna cook my save dice to do it.
Trixie Eldar. That was well done. So, the land speeder into the Rangers. He's going to hit on 4s because you're in the scrub.
I'm in the scrub.
The land speeder tornado into the Rangers in the scrubs. We want 4s. Good job. I'm a master artisan. There we go. White dice wound on 2s, black dice wound on 3s. So, these are all at AP2 for the Devastator Doctrine, but the black dice is for 2 damage.
She's brutal. 5. Make 1. Lose 4 guys.
All right. Finally, the plasma cannons have to shoot. They will get
Still my objective.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. We're not going to cook them because we're just shooting at 1 ranger. Going to hit on 4s because I moved and he's in the woods. Going to re-roll those 1s because the captain's standing there. I assure you that was something.
Oh, you didn't cook it. I'm like, come on.
I did not cook it. Not for him. Going to wound him on 2s. There are 4 wounds on that guy at AP4.
4 wounds on that one guy at AP4.
Yes.
That's going to be 6-up invulnerable saves. And I don't make 1.
So we have killed the Rangers outright, but that is the end of my turn.
This is still my objective, though.
But that is indeed still your objective. That belongs to the Eldar, and that'll score you points come turn 2. But here comes Eldar turn 1. So the Eldar have moved. Eldred has advanced over to be with his Wraith Lord. These Dire Avengers made their advance, but because they're Eldar, they still get to shoot. I wonder if that's going away in 10th edition.
Gosh, I hope not.
But they have all the range in the world to put shots into these men.
We're going to cast a couple powers first, though.
Powers first.
I'm going to cast Guide on the Dire Avengers. And it goes off. And
I have
then
no
I'm going to
denies.
cast Fortune on the Dire Avengers. And that doesn't go off, but I'm Eldred. And it totally goes off.
Totally goes off. Fortune Guide on the Dire Avengers.
And then I'm going to cast Doom.
You're out of range.
I might be. It's going to be...
Oh, you're so close, but you're not there. You got 2 inches to go.
I can't see the land. I can't cast Smite either.
Sometimes you only get to cast 2 powers.
Yeah, that sucks.
So Eldred is cast twice. These men are guided and fortuned. And the shooting phase will begin.
Need Storm.
Oh, no.
And we're going to take 33 shots at Brother Kevorkian's squad.
In the woods.
Yes.
33 shots. Oh, my God. Dire Avengers shooting across the field into these men here.
All right, here we go. Ready?
I am ready.
I want 3s.
4s.
4s. You're right, but I'm guided.
But your guidance. Oh, wow.
Guide. So these score additional hits. And these.
The additional is the Blade Storm, right?
It's my strategy.
And these are all just the hits here, right?
These are just the hits. And then those are score additional hits that look like...
So on 31 dice you've hit.
That look like this.
That's absurd. All right, I'm tough as 4.
And I want 4s.
And 6 is your AP great, right?
They're AP4.
That's absurd. What's killing me is right here I got a wall. And right here I got a piece of debris. But the shots are coming from that way where I got nothing.
Those are AP4.
AP4 I cannot save with my 3-up, so
And then these.
that's gonna be 1, 2, 3.5 Marines already.
These are AP2.
And then these are gonna be 5s. So there's another Marine. This squad has now, for the price of all of your command points.
All my one command point.
Oh, really? That was just one command. Oh, and the rest were spells.
Yeah.
So Eldrad used his psychic might to say, you men need to be better. And then they spent a command point to be even more better. And now my tactical Marines are gone. And that happened really fast. Melted them. So these men will fire and fade?
It's 2 command points.
Yeah, you're going to be out of command points.
I like my command points. They'll hold. We'll stay where we are.
All right, so that is the end of turn 1 entirely. The Elder have this objective. The Elder have this objective. This is free. This belongs to the Space Marines. But in turn 2, I score points. Strands of Fate has happened. What'd you get?
Use a hit roll. I'm going to use Eldrad to reroll 1.
Yeah, hey, great. Where are all your 6s at?
I know, right? I didn't get all those 6s.
Those 3 6s last time were fantastic.
6s last time were great. What's my plan here?
Just to get murdered. You's gonna get murdered. Knife ears.
Yeah, I'm going to take the 2 hit rolls then. And the save roll.
All right, and now I gotta move. My movement phase is at an end. And Eldar trickery is about to happen. But first, the Land Speeder came up here to grab this objective. The Devastators have shifted over to put their guns into the Dire Avengers. Nobody advanced.
Well, but you need a red chip for your objective.
Oh, you're right, I do. I need one there too, because it's mine. Land Speeder ended up here. Devastators are here. Demolisher Cannon came over here. Sticky Objective says this is mine. I have vehicles on these 2 objectives. Eldrad's here, the Wraithlord's here, the Dire Avengers are here. The Rangers are dead, but Eldrad has played a stratagem. How many command points do you have? Just 1?
Just 1.
To forewarn these Dire Avengers so they can shoot at the Demolisher Cannon.
We are still guided.
Still guided.
So I want to hit you on 3s, because you're not in the woods.
No, I am not. I am in the river. Eldar do well. Eldar continue to do well. But you're going to win me on 6s.
But I wound you on 6s. And you're not doomed yet, because...
I'm not doomed yet.
Because you're just not. -4. -4. Oh. That one was a 6. I dropped it and couldn't remember.
So
if
the
you wanna call that
-4s.
cheesy, you're
I don't at all. That's 6 wounds on the Demolisher Cannon, and I cannot save -4. So he has 5 wounds left, and you can consider that to be well played.
Is that a bracket?
I'm sure it is. I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty confident that's going to be a bracket. So now, after the forewarned Dire Avengers get to shoot, we will start my shooting phase. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put that Demolisher Cannon into the Wraithlord. I get 3 shots.
Not my Wraithlord.
We're going to hit that Wraithlord on 4s because I'm in a bracket. And I am a Master Artisan, and I'm going to spend a command point. So there's only 1 hit. Can wound him on a 3. There's the wound, and that is going to be an AP4 for D6 damage.
You wound me on a 3 at toughness 8?
I am strength 10.
That's nuts. And minus what?
-4 because I'm in the Devastator Doctrine.
So I dropped my Ulthwe save, and I make my save automatically.
Oh no.
But I burn my Strand of Fate dice.
You do, but that's working out for you.
And then I assume you're about to shoot a ton at the Dire Avengers.
I am.
Yeah.
The Land Speeder Tornado
Lightning fast reactions.
is going to hit those Dire Avengers on 4s.
It'll be -1 until the end of the turn.
4s. Look at that. That was a 1. Yes. Look at that. All right, we're going
Here's
to...
your handful of ones for the day.
Master Artisan, so we've hit that many times. I've already spent my command point in the shooting phase. The white dice wound on 2s, the black dice wound on 3s. So that is clearly a 1. So these are all at AP2 on your Dire Avengers. The black dice are 2 damage.
AP2.
AP2.
Drops me down. I'll take a 5-up Aspect Warrior save, which is gonna be 5s. And I make 1. But then my Dire Avengers are fortunate right now.
So they get
so they'll get a 5-up Feel No Pain. And they make 2 more. Losing 1 Dire Avenger.
Well, that was nice. Oh, the Devastators. The plasma cannons. 3 plasma cannons are going to shoot at the Wraith Lord.
No.
And they're going to overcook. The bolter and the other plasma cannon is going to shoot at the Dire Avengers, and this other plasma cannon is not going to cook. So, let's start with that bolter. He moved, so he only has 1 dice. He's going to hit those Dire Avengers on a 3.
4.
4? Well, he fails anyway. Now, the cannon I'm not going to overcharge in the Dire Avengers. It's just 1 shot. That hits. Wounds on a 2. There's a wound at AP4.
AP4 is my 5-up Aspect Invuln save that I don't make.
For 1 damage.
And I get a 5-up Shrug on because I'm fortunate, and I don't make it.
So we killed another Dire Avenger. Now, these 3 men who are overcooking, the black dice is the Signum. So he will get 2, he will get 2. Everybody gets 2 shots. But we are cooking. So, the Signum on the Wraith Lord, 2s, hits. The next guy, 3s, hits. The next guy, 3s. Everybody hits. We're going to wound that Wraith Lord at strength 8, toughness 8 on 4s. There are 3 wounds on your Wraith Lord at AP4 for 2 damage each.
AP4 for 2 damage.
AP4 for 2 damage each.
I am the blessed
Ulthwe.
forewarned of Ulthwe, so I always have a 6-up involvement save. And I make 1.
Take 4 wounds.
He's down to 5 wounds left, but because he's awesome, he doesn't bracket. So he's chilling.
However, that didn't go as well for me as I thought it would.
And thank goodness.
And thank goodness. But now it is your turn to where you're going to score 10 points for having an objective.
But I don't have more than you anymore,
And
even though at one point I did.
And you do not have the one in my deployment zone.
I do not.
However, I expected more of your Dire Avengers to be dead right now. That handful of 1s on the land speeder. He earned his fate. He earned his fate. The Eldari have moved. The Wraith Lord has come forward. If it knew how to contempt and spite, it would. It wants to kill that tank. Here we got Eldrad backing up the Dire Avengers who have come and reclaimed this objective. And the land speeder earned his own fate by not killing them when he had the chance. You have a psychic phase, sir.
I do have a psychic phase. Eldrad, first to Ulthwe. +1 because he...
It's his first cast.
Yep. Is going to cast Smite.
Smite.
Closest model is the land speeder.
Mm-hmm.
Goes off on a 5.
All right, D3 mortal wounds.
For 3 mortal wounds.
The Star Hunter Space Marines are warded, but he still takes 3.
Yes.
Down to 3.
Then I'm going to cast Guide on the Dire Avengers. And that does not go off, but I'm Eldrad.
That's your Eldrad.
And it does go off.
Eldrad is now, or the Dire Avengers are guided.
Yep. Now
Who's doomed?
Fortune
Fortune.
on the
Dire Avengers.
And that doesn't go off.
But your Eldrad.
And it doesn't go off. So
No
lose their
Fortune.
5-up, feel no pain.
Are you going to spend a command point and cast 1 more?
I am going, because I could doom the Plaz Squad.
You could.
And that would be really cool.
You could. But if you don't shoot the land speeder with the Dire Avengers, he can be just as effective as the Plaz Squad. Overwatch you.
Do you have any command points?
I have 2 of them, and then I'm going to shoot you in close combat after you don't kill me.
At -1.
That's fine. I'm usually -1 to hit Eldar anyway.
I hate a lot of these moves.
Oh, no, you're playing a good game. You're playing the objective game. You're going to come earn the points. If you deal with those vehicles, I'm down to just the Plaz Squad, too.
The Plaz Squad is so good.
So good.
They're so
Oh, they're
good.
so good.
That's why, yeah, I am going to spend the command point. I want them dead. Eldrad's going to doom the Plaz Squad.
All right, Eldrad, spend a command point for 1 more cast. Putting Doom on the Plasma Squad.
Not on a 3.
Not on a 3.
but on a 9.
On a 9, the plasma squad is doomed. For reference, these red chips say they're my objectives. The green chips say they're the opponent objectives. But this lightning chip here says this squad is doomed. Shooting
Now
phase.
in the shooting phase. I'm going to burn one of my auto hit chips on this guy's Bright Lance.
All right.
So that hits. And then he's got 2 flamers
All right.
that are going to hit you 7 times.
All right. Toughness 8.
But I want 6s.
6s.
So there's 2.
Regular save. 3s. I take 2 more wounds. I'm down to 3.
And then the Bright Lance wounds on a 4 because you're toughness 8. That
You're
should,
out of command points. That's
should
funny.
have been that command point. Oh well, we'll charge in there. We needed to charge in there anyway. And so we will now shoot Eldred's Shuriken Pistol at the land speeder.
Okay.
Hits you on a 2. Wounds you on a 5.
Yeah.
-1.
-1 is a 4. Oh, I take another one. I'm down to 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Space Marines, what's going on?
Yeah. And then all the Dire Avengers are going to shoot at the Plas Squad.
That's just not cool.
Yeah, they have to die. So let's see. I'm down 2 guys. So I've got 1, 2, 3. 4,
I deserve this, though. This is what I get for painting the plasma cannons up.
6,
Just to be the custodies.
7,
I'm reaping what I sow here.
8. But the last guy is a Exarch.
So here we go. Dire Avengers shooting into the Devastator squad.
3.
And they are guided. What didn't go off? Fortune didn't go off.
Fortune did not go
The
up.
guide is working out just fine.
And if I would have played Blade Storm.
Don't forget that one there. So, lots of hits. I'm toughness 4.
I want 4s. Because I'm strength 4. That's 4.
Uh-oh.
-2.
Uh-oh.
And then you're doomed. -4. -2.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's 2 -4s. Can't do it. So there goes the sergeant. No more signum. There goes the next guy.
Pew pew.
-5 is all these, or -2 is all these?
-2, 4, 6, 16 of them.
5s. Can't even hold them all. 5s.
Oh, you do really well, though.
Dead, dead, dead. That's the squad. Oh, the plasma devastators are gone. Oh, my game. What happened? Ah!
Oh, I was terrified for a minute there. Charge phase?
Charge phase. Who's charging?
Charging.
Ooh, is that where I want to overwatch?
I'm in. I got boxed.
I see that you're in. Oh, it could all go so bad. I know the Devastator, or the Speeder will get 7 shots. That thing might only get 1. We're going to spend the Overwatch here. There's the command point. How many shots does it get? We're going to spend another command point. Come on. It's 1 better. Now we want 6s. Nothing.
I'm in. Box.
Wait, I'm a master artisan. Hey, there it is. Wound on a 3. There's the wound. AP4.
And you need a 6-up invul that I don't make.
All right. On a 5 or 6, my tank's going to live. You're -1 damage, aren't you? On a 6, my tank lives. I need a 6. There's a 6.
I'm checking that rule.
With 3 models left on the board, that is a day-saving move. The Space Marine's down to a 3-wound tank, a 2-wound speeder, and the captain. Now
I'm
these
charging.
Dire Avengers are going to charge.
Charge. 3 inches does it. Does it? -2 through the water? It doesn't.
What?
3 inches doesn't.
You
do
got a
it.
command point, though.
Not minus. No, I don't.
No way.
Hung out to dry. Remember when I thought I was going to win this game right here?
A second ago, I thought you were going to win this game, too.
I thought I was going to win this game like less than 2 seconds ago.
All right, this is why Warhammer is the best game ever, though. That swung on a dime.
What in the hell?
What in the hell? All right, so that makes it my turn
3?
3, where I have 2, but I don't have more than you, and I don't have your objective. So I only get 10 points. There's a fate at the top of the turn. You get sixes? No,
Okay,
sixes.
keeping that 6.
1 6.
And then I get to reroll 1 because I have Eldred. So we'll take these hit rolls as well.
Since we're talking about it, that was one of the biggest luck swings I've ever seen, because you're right. You had my tank dead to rights, but I just killed it in Overwatch. And yeah, you have this land speeder dead to rights, but you blew your charge. But again, it's why I love Warhammer, because you can't predict that shit. Also, you still have Eldrad, so the game is not lost. In my movement phase, the captain has walked forward. He is exposed, but he's confident that he and the land speeder can do enough work on the Dire Avengers that he will survive their shooting. This thing only moves 5 inches a turn right now, and it's -2 through the water. He's creeping over to this thing. I wanted to advance over there to get the points for it, but I still want to be able to shoot, because he's got the blast rule. So if he shoots at the Dire Avengers now, they're above 5, so he'll get all of his shots. I think that's where we're going to start. So the blast weapon on the Vindicator is going to shoot at the Dire Avengers. How many shots? 4. Better than 3. However, I am in my middle bracket.
You're in your bottom bracket.
No, I'm not. Bottom bracket is 1 or 2 wounds.
Really?
Middle is 3 to 5.
Damn, Space Marines.
So I am going to hit those Dire Avengers with my Demolisher Cannon in 4s. And I'm a Master Artisan. So I've hit just once. Wound on a 2. There's 1 wound at -4 for D6 damage.
I want a 6 up, or a 5 up, excuse me, because I have aspect armor. I'm fine.
Fine. All right. So the Demolisher Cannon whiffs, but it's still alive. The captain takes Purgatorus.
Takes Purgatorus.
Hits Dire Avengers on 2s. He's hit 3 times. Wounds Dire Avengers on 3s. There are 3 wounds on your Dire Avengers. And that is going to be at AP3 for 2 damage each.
I want 5 up. And I make 1.
We've lost 2 Dire Avengers.
Up.
All right, so the last time the land speeder fired, he threw so many 1s it was like he was trying to collect them. We're not going to do that again. The land speeder into the Dire Avengers does better. I'm a Master Artisan. There we go. The white dice wound on 2s, the black dice wound on 3s. The heavy bolter don't want it. Oh. Yeah, oh, for sure. You are so welcome in my home, but there are 6 wounds at -2 on your Dire Avengers.
I'm going to eat this.
You're darn right you are.
How many?
6.
It's entirely just the black dice anything?
The black dice didn't, it's just these. The black dice failed the wound.
Okay, well it's 5 now, because I'm going to use 1.
All right.
At -2.
-2.
-2.
You need your aspect armor.
I need my 5 up pinball. And I make 3 more.
Ooh.
Just 2 Dire Avengers.
Oh, they're so resilient. Now we're in the charge phase. That's way too far for the captain to charge. -2 for the water. Darn. He'd need boxcars and he'd risk a mortal wound. Let's do it anyway. Does the captain take a mortal wound charging through the water? He does not. Can the captain roll boxcars? He cannot. The land speeder. Do you got points to Overwatch? You don't. Land speeder and the Dire Avengers.
I would have used them here. Rerolling a...
Yeah, you're right. You would have. This move is really to keep you from shooting at the captain, because you're right, I didn't kill him.
I'm going to heroically intervene.
Are you within 3?
All day.
Eldrad heroically intervenes. Yes, land speeder into the Dire Avengers. He's going to hit them on 3s. He's a Master Artisan. He's hit twice. He's going to wound them at strength 4 on 3s. 1 wound, Dire Avenger.
1 on 4. 10.
Oh, but now there are 3 Dire Avengers and Eldrad.
Eldred is going to hit you on 2s.
It hits 3 times.
He is going to wound you on 2s.
Toughness 6.
Always
But you always wound on 2s.
-2 for 2 damage.
Is that 1 or 2 of them?
1.
1 of them? -2. Uh-oh, that's going to kill him. It's 5.
And it does.
Nah. Oh, he's dead. And land speeders don't blow up. So left in the game are 3 Dire Avengers who owe me a morale check. Eldred, a big tank, and the captain. Going into Eldar, turn 3. How do you feel about it? You got 4 models in the game. I got 2.
I feel like that tank should be dead.
Are you moving at all?
Yeah, we're probably gonna go kill that captain, right?
No, the captain's going to live through whatever you got, then he's going to kill you. That's Captain Brian Lord. He's the man. He's going to walk up there and he's going to carve you up like swine.
No, he's not.
The Die Avengers have walked forward. Eldred has stayed put.
Yep.
We are into Eldred's psychic phase. What you doing, Eldred?
I'm gonna smite.
Who you smiting?
Who's the closest model?
I don't know. It's debatable.
I think it's the captain.
That looks about 9. That looks about more than 9. All right, it's the captain. Hit me. Smite goes off.
10. For 3 more wounds.
However, the captain is warded. He takes 2.
I'm gonna doom the captain.
Captain's getting doomed. Snake Eyes, your peril. 8 goes off.
And then I'm gonna cast Fortune on my Dire Avengers. It doesn't go off. And it doesn't go off on Snake Eyes.
Oh, you re-roll that dice. That's just silly. 6.
6 does not do it either.
But my captain is doomed. Now, shooting phase.
We're gonna shoot your captain.
All right, hit me. Into Captain Lord, he's going to live.
We're gonna spend 1 command point on Bladestorm.
Absurd.
I'm gonna use my 2 Strands of Fate to auto hit 2 on 6s. And then I'm gonna hit you on 3s.
I have toughness 4 because I'm a Space Marine.
So those all score extra hits. Here's the extra hits. I want to wound you on 4s because you're a Space Marine. I want to wound you on 4s because you're a Space Marine. These are -2, and those are -4.
All right, it's all my 4-up Iron Halo save for the Emperor. He's dead. Oh, I misplayed him. I put him way out of position. That was my bad. Is that the end of your turn?
It is.
So it is now my turn 4. I hold 2 objectives.
Oh, I never scored points.
Shoot, you are owed 10 points.
I just started my turn 3.
You are owed 10 points. Bam. Now, I have to move. The only model left in the game, the Limping Demolisher Cannon, is going to put its gun into Eldred. It gets 6 shots. It hits Eldred on 4s. It is hit 3 times. I am a master artisan. And I got a command point in my phase. There we go. There's 4 hits on Eldred.
You don't wound me on 1s, 2s, or 3s.
I hate that rule. 4s are better. So there's only 1 wound on Eldred.
And I want a 4-up and roll.
That he makes. So that is the end of... Oh, wait, that was my turn 4. I score another 10 points. And it is
My
now...
turn 4. I score 10 points.
You scored 10 points. It is neck and neck. So movements happen. Eldred's walked this way. The Dire Avengers are walking towards my home objective. Eldred has a psychic phase in hand.
I'm going to smite the tank. And an 11. It's a super smite.
Oh, no.
For D6. For 3 mortal wounds.
Could end it right here. Warded. I have 1 wound left.
I'm going to doom your tank. And it goes off. I'm going to guide myself. And that goes off.
Eldred is guided. The tank is doomed. I have no command points to overwatch with.
I'm going to shoot your tank with my Dire Avengers.
What? Can they see it? It shouldn't do a lot of stuff there.
No.
Hogwash. But Eldred has a pistol.
Shoots with his pistol. Hits. Wounds. Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound.
Doesn't wound.
All right, but Eldred can charge. I don't have any command points.
He's in. It's 6.
6 looks about right. Chargers fight first.
It's 3 attacks. I hit on 2s. And I'm guided. Everything hits. I wound you on...
Toughness 8. Well, you always win on 2s because you're Eldrad.
I'm checking to see if that's against vehicles as well. It's always successful, so I want to wound you on 2s. And there's 3 at -2 for 2 each.
3 at -2 are going to be 5s. I make 1. They're a tone each.
2 each.
2 each. Does it blow up? It does not. I have been tabled.
And then in my turn, I'll take that objective.
And you will outscore me for days.
Yeah.
No, what will happen is, in my turn, I don't get to score anything in turn 5. And then in your turn, you'll just score another 10. But it's enough to win the game 40 to 30.
When I score my points at the end of turn 5.
You're right, you do.
So I will get to get on it.
We don't play enough match play for me to ever remember that. I kind of mismanaged my army this game. I was so confident going in. And then when the luck swing happened, I was like, oh, I got it. And I thought I was sending the captain to clean up. I'm just going to go murder him with my sword.
I was terrified.
Well, it didn't happen.
And then the luck swing happened, and I was like, oh my god.
That is, the finals are set. Eldar and Orcs. And I'm excited about it. Unit of the game, Dire Avengers always.
Yep.
Eldrad always.
Eldrad.
The finals will be Eldrad versus Rumble, and would you want it any other way? No. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Any other way?
Thanks for watching, everybody. Goodbye.